Hey everybody, HMV here, Landmark Kerbal Space Program, and we are landing on Moho today, and we are going to take the ISRU unit with us. We are going to take fuel out of this guy, because he has way more fuel than he needs to land. And we're gonna, we're gonna have to transfer it into this guy. It kind of sucks, but we'll do it. We'll just put like 1,000 in him. Doesn't really matter because we're doing that so we can transfer it into these guys. Make sure they are perfectly full, because this is the guy who's going to have trouble getting down on the surface. And then we can just transfer it back. Okay, this is the guy who's going to be the easiest to grab this thing with. So we are going to make sure someone's in here. Mariah, beautiful. Let's go ahead and decouple this node. And then let's set this as our target. Let's control from here. Yeah, I screwed this one up too. Did I put? Okay, I at least put Verners on the top, so we can do everything but go forward. And I think I'm gonna thrust limit these guys down to 7.5 each. And we're gonna back up and go upward. See, but oh, we do have a forward. Well, where are our Verners that are going forward? Huh, I don't see them. Oh well. We should be getting our target coming down. We do. There we go. Fine controls on, come on in, and docked. Nice. We do all the stupid science that we don't care about. Let's go ahead and undock this guy. And back to here. Now we're going to undock this guy. Crazy thing here. Okay, so I'm going to right click this. Actually, let's do this. This will make this the easiest possible. We're going to rotate him. Nobody's on him, so we're going to have to put someone on him. But we're going to rotate him so he's like this. Whoa. And then we're going to go to him and we're going to say set as target. And ideally, we're going to have to back up a bit. We should be able to just attach to him here. A little less wieldy than I'm used to, but it'll get the job done. Yeah, the problem is the RCS jets have trilateral symmetry on them. I may end up throwing this thing away and building a new one that is more betterer. There we go. Now we can disconnect this. And then for safekeeping, we're going to put you back on the station. Oh, I know where my RCS jets are. And I will show you in a second. Oh, I am totally unprepared for this docking. Come on, let me dock. We're bouncing off each other. Okay, with any luck, that'll do it. Come on, right there. Oh, that was it. There we go. Boom, they're docked. Okay. Now we can go back to you. You have perfectly full tanks. You need to stage your engines. Let's hit F5 and stage. We've got 3 engines to land on Moho. This is going to make us front heavy. Hopefully that won't matter. We need to decide where we're going to go here. We decided last episode, but I never laid a waypoint down. So let's go ahead and look at our ore. And we decided we're going to try this here. So let's go ahead and bring up Waypoint Manager. We're going to add a waypoint. We are going to use terrain height, and we are going to set location on the map, and we're going to say right here. And we're going to name it ore. Somewhere around here-ish, we're going to want to add a maneuver node to come down and land on ore. And Moho rotates pretty slowly, so we should be able to just come down. I'm going to set our edge here at the edge of the crater. As long as we land in this crater, I'll be happy. So we need a Kerbal. We've got Francois and Black Hat. I think Black Hat is going down. Let's go and find Black Hat. Kerman, there you are. Go ahead and hop on out. Where is that ship? It's up there. Go ahead and get up there. Your new home. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a named quick save right now. Moho or 1 orbit. Because if this ore patch is bad, I am not going to redo this whole mission to get another lander out here. I'm going to restore from this quick save and try again. We'll try this plains or maybe this crater here, because I just refuse to go through this again. This was a bit of a rigmarole, we'll say. Oh, we've done a spacewalk in orbit of Moho. Good job. I am very concerned about the amount of control authority we're going to have on this guy. But there's not much we can do about it. Let's go into auto mode so we don't make ourselves sick doing this. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That's what I was afraid of. He cannot run at full speed. Therefore, this is not a valid way to do this. So I'm going to go Alt F9. Because that was merely plan A. Plan B is to get rid of this thing. And then right click on this. Actually, let's go to you. We're going to undock you. Okay, this took a lot longer than it was supposed to, because I had to wait until we were in the daylight, because this guy only has 50 electric charge in him, and he basically used it all up almost immediately. Also, because I had to wait until it was the daytime, everybody wandered away from each other. And also we've passed our maneuver node alarm for the other ship, so probably we're going to have to go around another orbit before he comes down to land. But that's okay. We're finally going to catch this thing, though. Shouldn't have any trouble with this part of the mission. And we didn't. But now we need to go back to him. Nice. Just grabbed it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so now he's good. Now we can go to this guy. His maneuver node is so far gone it doesn't even exist anymore. It might have even been on the other thing, but we've actually passed over the thing. So let's go ahead and create a new maneuver node here. And this burn we should be able to do without spinning around in circles. We are turning a little bit, which is disconcerting at best. But we should still be able to land. Okay, he's holding zone at a third throttle, or 2/3 throttle. Actually, it looks like I was worried about nothing, so let's go ahead and go down to the actual maneuver node. Look at our shadow on the ground there on the right. That's crazy. I'm going to kill the maneuver node. Gotta keep our vertical speed at as close to 0 as possible until we're going slow enough. Actually, now we're going slow enough. I don't want to come down too far. We've still got 900 meters per second in the tank, so I think we're doing a lot better than I thought we were. I don't like this bump here. Anywhere in this plane should be fine. I think we're good to aim retrograde now. We'll pull in the solar panels. Need to aim us perfectly east. I'm getting terrified of the ground clearance. Ah, this is where things get scary. Yeah, everything I do is just crazy. We've still got 500 meters per second, so we're fine as far as that's concerned. Okay. There's that. We need to be aiming directly east and west for the solar panels to work well. We've got an impact in 15 seconds, and our estimated burn is 6 seconds. So I'm going to drop another F5 here. And when we get down to 3 seconds, I'm going to hit the gas. There we go. I hit X instead of Z there. And we are landed. Nice. And the ore rate is 0.43, so that's actually pretty good for Moho. The ore listing there was 0.5. Let's go ahead and get our efficiency up to full here. There we go. And we are getting ore. Okay, and he has mostly full tank, so I'm really not concerned about this. The problem is I'm going to be bringing down the ISRU unit with him, and then I'm going to probably have to drop it on the surface. And then at that point, it's going to be completely useless because I can't connect it to the other ship in any way. So we'll just have to deal with the fact that he can't do that. So let's go ahead and actually undock again from him. I guess he never needed to go back to the main station and dock. It's not like he's picking anything up from here, but oh well. Just like that. That looks pretty good. Yeah, and I said before I figured out where the Verners were. I added this fuel tank after I had built this ship. And the Verners are, or sorry, is this a fuel tank? Yeah, it is a fuel tank. The Verners are underneath here. So they're like between these two things. So they still work fine. They just, obviously they wouldn't work that way if it wasn't for that. But yeah, I added this extra fuel just because Moho's one of the bigger planets we're going to be getting fuel from. Actually, I think it might be the biggest planet we're getting fuel from. Because Dres we're not going to land on, although I think Moho's bigger than Dres anyway. And we don't need to get fuel from Lathe or Tylo or Vol because we've got Pol and Bop out at Jewel. The one thing on this guy is his reaction wheels are kind of poor, although part of that is because we're carrying this thing. But I might have, on the rebuild of this thing, I might strongly consider another reaction wheel, or maybe even one on the top of each of these fuel tanks. There we go, just aiming ourselves at this guy. And maneuver node again doesn't matter. We're aiming retrograde. Looks like oh wait, no, there's our target, yeah. Can I delete this waypoint from here? Yes. We might pass over the ship, but not much we can do about it, and it's not that big of a deal. Not even do that. Yeah, this is almost perfect. Almost too perfect. A little concerned that we're going to crash into it. There we go. That should be good. I have a 5-second burn in 10 seconds before crashing, so we want to do it in about 2 more seconds here. Nice. Oh. What just happened? I don't accept that. Why was our turn so terrible? I don't remember the last time I quick saved, but we're loading from that quick save now. It looks like before our burn. Oh well. Yeah, this is like a bucking bronco. It's crazy. I think we're gonna have to land. We're gonna have to eschew the whole idea of landing near the base and just get this thing landed. But I think we should try to get near the base. Yeah, when I'm controlling the ship and it's not doing... Yeah, I wasted a ton of fuel on that, and I'm probably not going to turn around fast enough. Yeah, I'm just going to aim retrograde. We're not gonna mess around with getting close to the base, although I think we're fairly close to it now. I think we're possibly close enough to actually interact with the network when the time comes. I'm just gonna take it nice and slow. And landed. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Okay. He's still drilling. He doesn't have much ore, but let's see if we can request ore from the network. Oh, I think we need to create a network. So he's now on the network. And then we can go to him. There we go. We can now request resources. So he did land close enough to request the resources. So now we're going to request these resources. Then we're going to turn this on. We're going to close this. And turn this on to create liquid fuel and oxidizer. And it's working. It's going to be garbage because not only do we not have an engineer, but we also don't have any way to cool this thing down. But it is going to be creating liquid fuel and oxidizer. So we can let this sit. We can fill him up with both ore and liquid fuel and oxidizer, and then he can take off and go back to the station. So we have successfully done this. And then once he does that, we can just toss this aside and never worry about it again. We've landed on the surface of Moho. Great job. And I'm going to end the episode here with a successful landing. We're probably not going to look at Moho much anymore until we show up here with the Grand Tour thing. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. I definitely enjoyed playing it. I'm HMV, and I will wave over here to whoever's on the ground station, Blackhead, I think it is, and talk at you later.